the final roster for the summer qualifying tournament is finally going to be announced. Or at least I really hope so. Up Whatty Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Diamond No Ace Act 2, Chapter 133. And I swear to God, if Terajima teases us this week, I'm gonna be so freaking mad. And I would be even more pissed if Sawamura is not the ace. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to this chapter. Everything they do is for becoming one of the 20. The time to announce the 20 chosen is nearing. Again, Terajima, you better not freaking tease us, especially since chapter 133 is titled The 20, and the first freaking sentence is... I swear to God, it's teasing us. And Terajima... This really needs to be rephrased. This time always comes every time. Oh, this is such major phrasing, it's not even funny. June 15th. And again, this week we got the scores of the practice matches leading up to the summer qualifying tournament. For the first practice match, the score was 11-1. The team was Kusakabe Kyohei, and the pitcher was Sawamura. See what I mean? And also Kawashima. The next practice match's score was 7-3. The team they played in this practice match is Kazaki, and the pitcher was Kawakami. And the next practice match, the score was 6-4. The team was Takehara, and the pitcher was Kanade and Kawashima. Okay, the next score for the next practice match, for the fourth practice match, was 3-4. And the team they played was Yawamori Academy. And this is why Sawamura needs to be the ace, or I'm gonna be freaking angry as hell, because the pitchers for this practice match was Faraya and Kanade. The next practice match, the score was 3-2. The team that they played against was Seiho, and the pitcher, or I should say pitchers, were Sawamura and Kawakami. Again, Sawamura needs to be the ace. The next practice match, the score was 5-3. The team they played against was Toyo Academy, and the pitchers were Faraya and Kanade. And the next practice match, the score was 6-8. And oh, I'm sorry, I pronounced the team wrong, the team name wrong. It was Togo Academy. And they also played Togo Academy the next week, and the pitchers were Kawashima and Tojo. And then the next practice match, the score was 9-1, and the team they played was Nakakura. And again, Sawamura needs to be the ace because Sawamura pitched that game, and also Tojo. The next practice match, the score was 7-0, and the team they played was Todaka West, and the pitchers were Kawakami and Faraya. The next practice match score was 12-2, and the team they played against was Kokudai Kunihiro, and the pitchers for that game were Kawakami and Tojo. Man, I swear, did Nagakura, Tokata West, and the next, and the team they played in the next practice match, Kokudai Kunihiro, did they play their second string or something? Because the score in that match was 12-2, and the pitchers were Kawakami and Tojo. The next practice matches score was 3-1. The team they played was Camillo, and the pitchers were Sawamura and Faraya. And the final practice game, the score was 11-5. And the team they played against was Yoko, and the pitchers were Kanade, Kawashima, and I can't read the last pitcher's name. I swear to God that some of the pitchers' names were cut off, and this is on page 2 of chapter 133. Today our lineup showed themselves especially tenacious, don't you find? I think it was, oh, God damn it. I hate when this happens, when the translators use improper grammar. It just drives me nuts. It's supposed, I think the sentence is, or maybe never mind on that, because it says especially tenacious, and then it goes into don't you find. They also kept their cool even when we found ourselves behind in score. Okay, before I forget, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, so if I fuck up, that's why. Kuramachi-kun's base running was quite effective too. Have you come to a decision? I understand why you want to leave as many third-years as possible on the roster. They're the precious players you've spent a lot of time raising and honing after all. I will... Oh, thank God. Oh, this statement really makes me think we're getting the final 20s roster this week. Because if we don't, it's going to be a huge tease. I will announce my decision to the players myself before tomorrow's practice. And I swear if Okamura is not part of the final 20, I'm going to be really mad. Miyuki's after game class. Miyuki is such a great captain. Sawamura, okay. These are the stats for the pitchers. So Sawamura pitched for 9 innings. There was 119 pitches thrown, 7 hits given up, 1 walk seeded, 10 strikeouts taken, 1 run lost. And then for Faraya, he pitched for 9 innings, 128 pitches thrown. You see, his pitch count is 9 more than Sawamura. 6 hits given up, 4 walks seeded, 15 strikeouts taken, 1 run lost. So, like, the rest of Faraya's stats are pretty good compared to Sawamura's. But, again, you got to take into account the pitch count. Kawakami. So, here's his stats. 10 innings pitched, 138 pitches thrown, 10 hits given up, 2 walks seeded, 5 strikeouts taken, 3 runs lost. And then Kawashima's stats are 3 innings pitched, 54 pitches thrown, 7 hits given up, 1 walk seeded, 1 strikeout taken, and 3 runs lost. Again, you gotta take account the pitch count. And then for Kanade, he pitched for 4 innings, 52 pitches thrown, 3 hits given up, 1 walk seeded, 3 strikeouts taken, and 3 runs lost. Now we get to batting practice. June 16th, afternoon. Yes, 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 we're getting the roster! We're not getting teased! Thank freaking God! The players picked to be added to the roster were the following. Yuki Mashita as outfielder. Yui Karu as outfield. Oh my God, this is so bad. Because not only is Yui an outfielder, he's also a cum catcher. This sounds so homo. It sounds okay. damn it, that's major phrasing too. And the last spot was given to, yes, my boy Okamura Koshu got the position of catcher, or at least backup catcher. I'm so freaking happy right now. So freaking happy. Ono was left on the roster as a third base coach. Oh, God damn it! Why are we using this term? Or if this term is really in baseball, then it just sounds so inappropriate. Come catcher. It just sounds so gay. This better be a no homo. At least I think it's a no homo. As for the third year, Seki, Mamura, and Kabashima, as well as Takatsu and Seto, their ambition to make the roster fell through. Aww. Here we go. Third years whose names were not called. I want you to stay here. The rest of you start your practice. Yes, sir. I'm just so happy Okamura made the roster right now. I'm fangirling because I really wanted Okamura to be on the roster because next season he's going to be the starting pitcher. Hands down, he's going to be the starting pitcher. See? See my ass! Here we go. Let's make today's defeat count towards future games. He said that to me on the same day he got injured. If I were in his shoes, would I even be able to encourage a Kohai like he did? It's only natural and well-deserved that Ono Senpai was given a spot in the roster. Why? Ono Senpai was injured. I'm sorry. As for me, I was happy I had been picked, feeling relieved I wasn't dropped. Well, yeah, Yui is versatile because he can play outfielder and he could play as a catcher. I can only wish I was more reliable and worthy of the team's trust as a catcher. Yui, this is why, well, first of all, this is why Yui is an outfielder. And second of all, Yui, you should be grateful as hell that you're on the roster. 3 of us first years have been chosen. Being one of the 3, you gotta make a hell of a showing now, Koshu. Taku, you should have been given more chances to prove your worth. And also, Okamura was the only other catcher to be able to really catch Sawamura's pitches. Also, Ono, yeah, if I remember correctly, Ono was able to catch Sawamura's catches pretty well, too. Let's see. Oh, whoops. I almost forgot this panel. On page 13. You made it, man. What's more, you're from the Dining Hall Slowpoke Squad, which makes it even more awesome. 3 of us first years have been chosen. Being one of the 3, you gotta make hell of a showing now, Koshu. Taku, you should have been given more chances to prove your worth. That said, let's make it clear that I'm not telling you to start trouble everywhere you go, okay? Try to be as friendly as possible. First, don't glare at people. Yeah, that's something Okamura tends to do. And make sure to tell me right away if something happens with you and the senpais. When you just stand there without saying anything, it's pretty scary, you know? Yeah, to be honest, that's just creepy. I know. I'm aware I still lack a great many things. Oh, Okamura. Every time I catch for those pitchers, I sense it especially keenly. Yeah, I will agree. Okamura has made a few mistakes. Like choosing the wrong pitch for the pitchers to throw. 3 first years on the roster, just like last year, huh? I wonder if the roster would have been the same if Ono Senpai hadn't been injured. The answer to that is I really, really don't know about that. I just think the coaches really wanted to prepare Okamura to be the next catcher after the third year's leave. So I really don't know if Ono would have been on the roster. And I'm very curious if you guys think that Ono would be even on the roster if he was injured. Having Siki-san around always helped lighten up the mood in the dugout. Oh my god. I swear to freaking god, if we do not get the announcement of the ace this week, I'm going to be so freaking mad. Kaminato Haruchi, a first year, and Sawamura Ijin, also a first year. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that in Act 1. We only get stronger for ourselves and for those who didn't make it. The only choice we have in Advance Forward, we and you both. 20. I swear. Yeah, and he would read the game situation and help pitchers warm up in the bullpen when things call for it. I personally find it reassuring that Ono will be in the dugout. As a manager, yes, I believe that. I can honestly believe Ono's going to be in the dugout for the summer qualifying tournament. Ono is a suitable guy for the job of a third base coach too, if you ask me. Yes, I agree. As a coach or a manager, Ono is... we have to have Ono in the summer qualifying tournament no matter what. Players who are given the right to be on the roster and fight, number only 20. To the third years who haven't been picked to be among them, the fact itself is in effect a retirement recommendation proclamation. Oh, this is sad. The summer had ended before the tournament even had a chance to begin. The 20 who have been chosen make another vow to themselves to fight tooth and nail. No! We're not getting the announcement of the ace this week! This is not freaking fair! Etching renewed determination on his heart, he takes the first step towards the new beginning. Oh my god. I am really goddamn mad right now! Oh my god, there's one more page. Please say that we're not going to be cheated. Nope, it's just who translated it. Damn it! Terajima, you really teased us this week. I swear to God, I wanted to know who the ace was this week. This is some bullshit. But I will say this on the bright side, at least we found out who the final 3 players were, and I'm very, very happy that Okamura is on the final roster. So I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Terajima teased us this week? I really, really do. I'm mad as hell. Also, would you guys be really pissed if Sawamura was on, on the final roster that Sawamura wouldn't be the ace? I swear to God, I'm gonna be so freaking mad if Sawamura is not gonna be the ace. But I'm really happy that Okamura is on the final roster, and I'm really curious if you guys think so. And also, do you think Okamura being on the final roster is to prepare him for next year to be the starting catcher? Because again, Miyuki is not going to be there next year because he's a third year. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. And if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion, there's a few ways you can do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, or purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and from me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!